My name is Lafargue. I was born in Haiti and I grew up in Jamaica, Queens. I'm a literature professor at the New School and I teach 19th and 20th century American and African American literature courses. And I'm also a blogger. I co-edit a local blog called Nostrand Park. We bill ourselves as Crown Heights' town square. So I'm sort of like at a crossroads in terms of thinking about issues around revitalization and community development. You know, we're looking over here in Crown Heights at this intersection of Eastern Parkway and Nostrand Avenue. We see a T-Mobile on this, T-Mobile behind me on my right shoulder, a Metro PCS, and when these places first popped up, I was like, oh my gosh, there goes the end of like the small businesses in the community and so on and so forth. But then, oddly enough, Dunkin' Donuts arrived. And it's done a lot to change my perception of what these businesses mean. Normally when I come over here, and I have been doing so fairly regularly on weekends, this is kind of like the great equalizer. You see white folks, you see black folks, you see longtime community residents here, you see new arrivals. People are just standing along on line next to each other. Thus far, the barber shops, the beauty shops, and Dunkin' Donuts are the lone places in the neighborhood that really provide that. If a block is anchored by a Dunkin' Donuts, then maybe the people who walk past once they've picked up their, their coffee might walk up and see a place like the Crow Hill Bistro, which we're about to come up upon. Growing up, I've always been, I think even in my own political orientation, I've always kind of been on the fringes of things, never been quote unquote like a full-fledged activist in the way that we think about it, but I've always been interested in, now I think of the term that I like to use is a convener. I see myself as a convener and a facilitator, and that's really sort of what drives the blog. It's this opportunity to help facilitate conversations, convene people in certain ways. Whatever grows or doesn't grow out of that, I'm just happy for having done my part.